Today I'm making viral Halloween treats. I've gathered a variety of Halloween treats I want to make this year, ranging from easy to medium difficulty. I wanted to be sure to include some recipes that my 3-year-old could help me with, so we're bringing the vibes for this video. But wait, Mama Quick made me a custom apron using our fabric for one of our shirts. How cute is it? We're thinking of making more for pre-order, so let me know if you'd want one. But here's a matching one for my son. So he's napping right now. We'll see this in action in a little bit. Nothing screams nostalgia like Pop-Tarts. So we're gonna make some mini pumpkin Halloween Pop-Tarts created by Practical Peculiarities. These look so adorable. I thought these would be something great to add into my son's lunchbox. And also they're just, you know, mini snacks. So less guilt for me if I wanna take a little nibble. For this recipe, I'm just using the pre-rolled puff pastry. So make sure to thaw that out beforehand. Let's start on the filling first. For the filling, it's half a cup of pumpkin puree, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 egg, 1.5 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and a pinch of salt. I'm just gonna mix it and then we're gonna whisk it. All right, got a baking sheet with some parchment paper and we're gonna just roll this guy out. Then I got my pizza cutter and we're just gonna slice it. Okay, so we just transfer these guys. Okay, so then we just put a little bit on the inside. Now we just top these off. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a fork and we're just gonna crimp the sides. So the baking instructions on this box are pretty unclear. So we're just gonna wing it. I have my oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit and I think I'm gonna bake them for 12 minutes. I'll keep an eye on them. They're a little puffier than I thought. Maybe I used the wrong type of crust. Next time I'm making my own crust. All right, so for the icing for our Pop-Tarts, we're doing half a cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of egg whites, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I probably should have sifted this so we don't have any clumpies. Noted for the next batch. And there's our icing. All right, so I got myself some really fun Halloween sprinkles. Got a variety pack. This one has pumpkins. This one has eyeballs in it somewhere. And then these are just fun. Leo, are you ready to decorate? Come on over.
I want to decorate it.
You like that one? Mama's gonna put some icing. Ooh, let me make sure to cover the whole thing. Mommy's gonna decorate one too. You giving it eyeballs? That looks so cool, Leo. Okay, here, let's put more icing on. We'll put more on this one. You could do a new one. There you go.
I want to try that.
Try it. Perfect. You don't want to put too much. You want to try this one now?
I like dumping it.
Go, dump it. Wow. I'm gonna add some dye to this so we can have different colored frosting. It's orange.
Orange. Can I eat it?
Not yet. We gotta decorate it. Here, we're gonna do this one
I
orange.
want to eat that one. Yeah.
Are you done decorating?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you want? Want that one?
Oh my God.
It's good? You like it?
Why?
That's the eyeball. That's the eyeball. It seems very crunchy. Thumbs up?
Thumb down.
Thumbs down is you don't like it.
I like it.
Thumbs up, he likes it. Okay, mommy's gonna decorate the rest of these for you. You wanna go enjoy that? All right, here is how they came out. I will say that the icing is a little bit runny. I'm not sure if it's because of the pastry puff that I used or if it's the recipe, but I think we need to taste test it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Cheers. A lot of flavors going on. The pumpkin is really good on the inside. There are some things that I would adjust for this recipe. I think I'd probably put less pumpkin spice. I'd also make my own crust and probably change the recipe for the icing because it's just too runny. That's pretty much everything. I will be adjusting this one.
I will be tearing this whole thing apart and making the whole thing from scratch, brand new.
Pretty much. It's good if you're in a pinch, I guess, but could improve. All right, this one's really easy to make. You only need 3 things. First thing is we gotta get our puff pastry. Puff pastry, and we're gonna roll it out. See, it's soft, huh? Then we're gonna get our Nutella. Have you ever had Nutella before? No. You can't taste it, but you can taste Nutella. So we're gonna spread this all over.
I want some more Nutella.
Do you want to try spreading it?
I want some more Nutella.
You gonna help me? Or you gonna just eat the things?
I like Nutella.
You're just gonna eat it? Here. No, give me your finger, silly boy. There. Now we gotta fold it in half, okay? I'm gonna just grab this like this. Nope, hold on. Now we have it folded in half. Can you cut out some bat shapes? And then push it down. Very good. Lift it up. Okay, very good. Let's do another one right here.
A bat.
We're gonna place the bats down.
I want to do them.
It's a little tricky. Mama's gonna place them down, okay? You wanna fix that edge? All right, we're gonna keep them spread out. Look, we're getting your fingerprints on there. We don't want your fingerprints on there, Leo.
Why?
Because it's gonna look like the bat has 2 eyeballs. How many bats do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Ah.
All right. All right, one last thing before we bake it is we gotta brush them with egg. Let's do this and then we'll put them in the oven to bake for 15 minutes. They kind of lost their shapes. All right, can you hold it like this? Hold it just like that. You got it. Perfect. Keep hitting it. Very good.
I like
Wait.
them.
They kind of lost their shape a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do they still look like bats?
Yeah.
Ooh. Cheers. Okay. Cheers. Mmm. Good?
Yeah.
Good. These are a nice little treat. I like them. Tasty. Oh, he's taking it from you now.
Would you like a bite?
Daddy didn't even eat half. You gotta let him eat half. Wow. Okay, you can have the rest of that. Thank you for helping.
Thank you.
I saw this recipe from the Squeaky Mixer. She customized the colors, and instead of doing pink and white, she did orange and black. So I think we're gonna also do those colors and also throw in purple, of course. So to start, we're gonna start off with the cookie dough because it needs to chill in the fridge for at least 2 hours. So noted. So I'm gonna whisk together 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. Then we're gonna set that aside and grab our stand mixer. Now we're gonna cream half a cup of butter and half a cup of sugar, making sure to scrape down the sides. And the recipe says to make it light and fluffy, so we're going to mix it for 2 minutes. So now we're adding vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons. And we're also gonna add in an egg. It said the egg should be room temperature, but I forgot to take it out, so it's okay. And then we just mix to combine everything. Now our dry ingredients goes inside till a dough starts to form. All right, so so dough comes out onto the parchment paper. But we're supposed to flatten this into a disc. I probably should have got a bigger parchment paper because we're gonna roll this out to 1/8 of an inch thick. Put our other parchment on top and then we roll it. Easier said than done. Why is this so tricky to do? I need a hack. There has to be a hack for this. Okay, so the dough is supposed to go on the cookie sheet, but it doesn't fit. Pizza? No. This is gonna have to do. That'll do. Okay, so we gotta chill it for 2 hours or overnight. BRB. Our dough is now chilled and I have my little monster here to help me cut my cookies. So we're using small cookie cutters. We got a ghost, a pumpkin, and then what's that one?
A witch.
It's a witch hat. Let's try to do like very close to the edge. Push it down real hard. Oh, not the center part though. We only need the edges. Can you lift it up? Wow. You want to do a ghosty? Push down right here. Oh, this one came out. How am I gonna get that out? Maybe I could. Oh, cookie. Okay, it didn't work quick enough. The dough started getting very soft, so I put the rest of it in the fridge. We almost got a full rack though. We're baking them for 8 to 10 minutes at 375. Okay, I melted some white chocolate and just added some orange food coloring to it. And now we're gonna dip our cookies, cover them in chocolate, tap off all the excess chocolate, and then we sprinkle on our sprinkles. This is gonna be so cute, and I know they're gonna be so delicious, but this is a lot of work for a cookie. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do a variation of colors and even just dark chocolate, and then I'll show you once we're done. Here they are. How do they come out?
They came out with what there?
A witch hat, a ghost. I even did white ghost because you
Yeah.
said ghosts are white. Are you ready to try one? You wanna try that one? Hey, we're supposed to cheers. Here, I'm gonna try a purple one. Cheers. That's pretty good. What do you think, Leo? You like it?
I'm enjoying it.
You wanna enjoy it? Okay. These came out surprisingly really good. Like the cookies have the perfect crunch. I feel a little bit better about, you know, making your own cookies and knowing what's gonna be in the actual ingredients rather than buying them. And they were super cute. I will say the dough is a little bit difficult to work with. You should probably separate it into 2 and work that way. But other than that, I like this one. This last recipe we're gonna make today went pretty viral, and when I saw it, I knew that we had to make it. It is these little ghost brownies. How adorable are these? These ones I think are a little more difficult for little helpers, but I think he can probably help me with the ghosts afterwards once we get this baked. I already have my oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got my 8x8 pan lined and ready to go. Now over medium heat, we're gonna go to our saucepan and stir our butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, and chocolate chips. Once the butter is almost melted, we'll remove that from the heat, stir until smooth, and then we let it cool for about 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna whisk in 2 teaspoons of homemade vanilla extract and 2 eggs. We're supposed to whisk this vigorously for 1 minute. Get your arms ready. Then we gently whisk in our pumpkin puree, cocoa powder, and salt. Cool. Then we gotta sift our flour and then add that to the mixture. Mix it in. And then we can gently fold in an additional flavor. You could do like walnuts or nuts, but I'm just going with more chocolate chips. I'm just realizing, I think this is my first time making brownies. I've always eaten them, never made them. And I just push it into the corners. Let's bake it. Oh, it smells so good. So they said it's done when there's cracking on the top and along the edges. So now we're gonna heat up our heavy cream, and once that's heated, we're gonna pour it over our chocolate morsels to make the chocolate ganache. All right, I think we're ready to pour it over our brownie. There's no method to this madness. Just try and get it evenly over. Spread it evenly. This has made the house smell so good. So excited to eat it. All right, I've made myself a little white chocolate ganache for the little ghosts, and we got a template, everybody. Birchberry supplied a template. You gotta love it. All right, so let's do these designs of these little ghosties on some parchment paper. And it says to use a teaspoon for 1 ghost. Oh, this is really easy to work with. So we're gonna make these little ghosts, and then I think we gotta let them chill. I'm gonna melt some more chocolate to add for the face, and then we can finally assemble everything. So now for the fun part, we got Leo here, and you're gonna help us decorate our brownie. Let's put some sprinkles on it, yeah? Oh, that's a lot. I don't know what I was thinking. We're gonna sprinkle like this.
I knew it. That was exactly
We're
how
gonna-
to go. Exactly.
I'll put a ghost over it. It'll be okay. All right, I have one more thing that you can help me with. We got little ghosties here. Okay.
Lollipop.
I'm gonna grab this.
What's that?
This is glitter. It's edible glitter. And you're gonna spray it like this. Here it is. It looks so cute. I added some little pearls. Whoa, that's dense. Look at the edge. Whoa.
I want that one.
All right, which piece do you want from here? All right, hold on.
What's that one?
You ready? Don't touch. Cheers.
Ouch!
Mmm. Mmm.
That's good, Daddy.
This is very chocolatey.
And they're happy.
This is very rich, but it's pretty delicious. What do you think, Leo? It's good, huh? It's gonna get a little messy. Do you approve? I feel like it's more like a fudge. It's more of a fudge consistency than a brownie, but it's very yummy.
I want to save
No.
this one for later.
We'll save it for later. Okay, you wanna go enjoy that? All right.
Get me down, please. Happy Daisy Sue.
Well, that completes 4 easy recipes that you can make with your little one. If you want to check out more baking, cooking videos, click on this video right here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.